welcome to episode 1 of Johndon updates. So this is going to be the first of a hopefully quite big series where I'm going to be showing you around the city that I've been building here with my good friend Waylon. We're going to try and do an episode every week if possible, just to kind of showcase what's being built. So first let's get to it. This is the first week of progress that we managed to work on. I'll show you the map here. There it is. So, as you can see, there's been quite a lot of work done. I'll go show you the river first, actually. So this has been Waylon's main project so far, is working on this river, which, as you can see, is pretty huge. So we came up with the idea that we wanted to do that just to split the map up, because we want to have like some suburbs on this side, and then the city district on this side. Spoilers! And this kind of runs all the way up here. Like, it's pretty big. We're pretty proud of this thing. So we both tried to blow up, as much of the world as we could, and then by hand, I got to give him props. Waylon dug out this riverbed here, and look how good it looks. It looks awesome. We're going to try a technique next time, which he realized we could do with the end crystals, where we keep sloping it up each time, and that might give us a similar, if not smoother, effect. So we're going to give that a go. But the first build on this world actually was this building here, which is an apartment building. We haven't quite come up with a name for it just yet, but it's looking pretty cool, I think. As you can see, we're trying to do as much interior as is physically possible. And in the end, that will be everything. That's the goal anyway. You can see here we got, here's a few ideas that we've put down. Apparently that one doesn't exist, but there's a few ideas that we got put down. So you can see, I'm looking forward to building the casino. That's going to be a big one. Sweden Man Corporate, anyone that used to watch the streams, you'll get that reference. I'm looking forward to the sports university especially. That's going to be incredible, I think. But yeah, you can see, we've got this foyer here, got some nice chandeliers. I haven't quite finished out these buildings, these rooms yet. This is going to be like some just kind of toilets or something like that, or cupboards, whatever. Then you can go up what's meant to be the elevator here. You got a little second floor, a couple of little seats, some bookshelves, just a place to hang out, wait for your friends to get out of their apartment. And so this side hasn't been done yet. You can see we are working on it, but it's taking some time. By the way, if you want to catch me building this on stream, I will leave a link in the description to my Twitch, which is where we do a lot of the progress on this world. But yeah, you can see this side has been built. Let's go to the first one here. So I've labeled every single one of them. So we got 1, 2, and it goes all the way up. I believe there's I want to say 17 apartments, something like that. But they're the same kind of each side, So each apartment going up is the same. So you can see the living space here, some nice simple stuff. You'll notice that I am sort of, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from Dan Lags. You guys may remember him a few years back. I mean, he's quit YouTube now, it seems, but it's a classic design of him. That sofa there, the old TV, shit like that. If we go in here, you can see this is the bedroom. We've got these nice big beds that I'm quite happy with, actually. I think they look pretty cool. A little desk there, and then this leads out onto the balcony. Now you can see that highway wasn't there when we built it, but it is now, so kind of a bit of noise pollution, but I think it looks pretty cool anyway, step out on your balcony, see all that kind of stuff. We'll show you that in a bit more in depth in a minute. You can see the parking lot over there. That's something I'm very happy with. And then we got the bathroom in here, which just connects on. You got the shower, or the best representation of it I could do, and then that's meant to be the toilet. I'm not very good at building bathrooms, can you tell? I'm really happy with the kitchen, though. I think the kitchen looks really cool. I'm very, very happy with that. Especially like the oven space over here. I think that's done quite well, in my opinion. But so what we're going to do now is we'll go all the way up, because there is a penthouse on the top floor. This is where I live at the minute. Here we go. Number 19. There you go. 19 floors, not 17. So you see I got a big sofa, big TV with some big subwoofers. Nice little coffee table there, pretty happy with. I think it was Waylon that came up with that design. It's either Waylon or Max, either one of you shout out. Shout out to Max, he's been moderating every single stream that I've been doing, sticking around in chat, it's been awesome. You can see we got the nice dining area here, some nice plates set up on the table, couple of cups there. Nice little kitchen, very similar to the one downstairs, you know, kind of the best sort of thing you can do. Then you can come through here, you got your bathroom, little mirror there, double sink, and then the same kind of thing. Oh, I didn't put the levers in the one downstairs. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. And then you can see that. It's a very kind of open bathroom. You wouldn't want to be in the, like, you wouldn't want to be in the bathroom when it was in the pool. You kind of sit in the pool and be like, you know, we don't even want to do that. But you can see, you know, we got a little bit of roof detailing there, kind of a couple little, what are they called? Well, daylight sensors, but you know what I mean. I'll remember. But yeah, so the other side hasn't been finished out yet. You can see, you know, there's been an attempt made to give a start to it, but it's not been finished. Now, the next thing we started was this Italian restaurant, which kind of fell off pretty quickly. Ooh, sorry about that, just knocked my phone. Yeah, this Italian restaurant, we never finished it. We'll get back to it though, I think. If not, we'll knock it down and put something else there. But yeah, I think it's a good start. You know, we've got the garage at the back here, this little back road. Again, taking inspiration from downlegs to this one. I'll be putting up a tutorial on how to build these roads, by the way, if anyone's interested. Stuff like this, I think, is quite interesting. So I'll be putting up a tutorial for that. You can look out for that soon. But yeah, we'll move on to the parking lot here, which took a long time to build. We took like a day building this, dude, because it's huge, you know. And we didn't build it, you know, all in one session. We built the outside all in one session, but the inside, you know, there's multiple different sessions. Every floor is the same. It's all laid out. You see a little bit of free advertising from McDonald's there. Figured if you just quickly, if you're on the highway, sorry, American roads, I forgot about that. We gotta drive this way, you know. You see the McDonald's logo and you think, but I might change it. I might put my own brand, my own Minecraft brand there. We'll see. But we soon decided that this needed to be the parking lot for something. We can't just have it here. It was originally for the apartments, but we changed that. And you can see here. Oh, we got a little the elevators there. You can see here that it leads into the hospital. Before I go through here, though, I'm very happy with this tunnel. Before I go through here, I'll show you the exterior, and then we can make our way through. So you can see here, this is the hospital. There's the front there. Ignore the fact that there's no roof on it in a minute. It is a work in progress, because it's a huge building. It's taken a lot of time to build this thing. I'm really happy with the design we got at the minute. I think it's looking fantastic. I'm especially happy with that tower. I think that really looks cool. Adds a lot to the build. Same with the kind of the front area there. Let's start though in. I think the bridge looks awesome as well. Let's start on this side. Let's have a little look around. Sorry about the dog barking. I got my window open. That's the neighbor's dog. Yeah, you can see. It looks so cool with the interior. Having those windows, nice and clear so you can see inside. Got the same kind of design at the back there, so you can see from the river. You can take a look there. I think that's pretty cool. And then we're going to be building ambulance bays out the back here. You can see I've been doing some stuff with the garage doors. I think that's pretty cool, personally. And we'll go back around to the front here, to the main entrance, or one of two main entrances. So you can see we've got the main reception desk here. I need to put a computer on that, actually, an Architect branded computer, my Minecraft brand of computers. Let's take a look in here. There's a sign in here. What's this? Cafeteria. I think that was Wayland's idea, was to build a cafeteria in here because it's a big open space. And I think that's a fantastic idea, just to have it right next to the foyer as well. I think that's pretty cool. The main reception, sorry, not foyer. I really like the staircases in here. I think that looks awesome, having the staircases just encased behind glass there. We'll be going up those soon to take a look at the next floor. We can go through here, this is the entrance into the stairway is here. And then we got a couple little shops, so you can go in here. This is the best I could do, really. I mean, I know some people use stairs for shelves. I've done that before. But for this one, I'm just sticking with the bookshelves. You can see here in a hospital, as is typical of modern society, you can buy tobacco products behind the desk there. Again, I need to put in the computer here. I need to remember to do these kind of things. And you can buy tobacco products. And then go through into the main well, the secondary reception, I suppose. You see, I remember the computers. I'm sure the signs haven't loaded in. I'll have to replace those. They was over there earlier. Here's the pharmacy. You can go in here, get all your medicines and stuff. Got a little storage area here. I don't really know what to put back here because I've never obviously been in the back of a pharmacy before. I'll show you in there in a minute. It's a work in progress. You can see here, minor injury ward. I like that little bit of grass there. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought that was cool. Go into here. We've got this lovely little drab corridor to remind you when you're in hospital. You go in here to a waiting room, obviously dark and dingy. You got what's gonna be male and female toilets in here. But I haven't got around to finishing those out yet. I need to put in the actual toilet themselves and stuff like that. Put in some lights. And then here's how you get back into the pharmacy here. Or how the workers would get in, I suppose. Oh, I need to put a door there as well. Let's see. Did I build anything around here? I didn't, but this will be where the elevator will connect down. You can see I've kind of built like a mock elevator. It's not really something you can use. The only thing you'll be able to use in the hospital is the stairs. Just because, I don't know, I felt like that was a cool idea just to save a bit of space, but let's actually go up the stairs themselves. Also, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to do a closer little look on, and we'll do that. There's going to be most likely tours for individual buildings when they're done, so this hospital will have a huge tour eventually. So we can see reception desk. This is for like your kind of ER. I believe on this side, on those stairs over there, we'll get to that in a bit, there is actually signs labeling each floor. Got a couple of seats there, your kind of secondary reception, and you can see here there's all like the little wards for people to stay overnight. I know I've stayed in things like that before, you're kind of crowded in there. And then you got like a balcony here, you can oversee the main entrance. Let's see, go through here. So see, here's the main corridor, you can go through into here, and this links onto the sky bridge here. You can go have a look at all the traffic, which we'll take a look at in a second as well, because I'm pretty happy with that truck. That's an old design of mine. I believe it's a mine anyway. If not, you guys can call me out on that, and I'll recall that sentence. Here you go. Here's the kind of mock elevator that I was talking about. You can't actually go in it, but it just kind of looks like one. I think it's pretty cool. Been using that on a couple of builds recently, anyway. Not necessarily on this world. Yeah, you go, ER level 1. I've been labeling it ER because it's kind of an American-based world, even though it's called Johndon. You know, ER, because it's American, isn't it? We've got the waiting rooms in here. I forgot to show you the one downstairs. In fact, the one downstairs is probably more detailed. I like these corridors, though. I like the use of blocks here with the quartz and the blue wall. Well, that was pretty cool. I have had it pointed out to me that there's a lot of white blocks in the city, which I think is kind of a cool look, personally, but I'm going to try and diversify that a little bit, just so we can have a bit more color dotted around. But you can see the roads here. We've put a lot of effort into the roads, especially if we turn it into nighttime real quick. Let's see, how do we do that? There we go. You can see... But like all, this is a trick I learned. I think it was from a channel I used to watch with Downsy Minecraft Universe. I think it's from his videos. You put like glowstone underneath carpets and it just kind of illuminates it just that little bit better, so it looks nice at night. And the buildings look really cool at night because obviously they're all lit up. I need to light up the tunnel, maybe that'd be cool. But yeah, I think the hospital looks so good at night. So happy with that, especially if we go around to the front here. Or I suppose the back where the river is. Like, that looks so cool in my opinion. I'm very happy with that. This will probably be the thumbnail right here. Something like this. And the car park as well, having all the lights up there. But yeah, let's go and take a look at the highway over here. So this is eventually going to be, if I get my map out, you can see the direction I'm facing there on the map. That's going to be running all the way that way. And then it's going to turn into an intersection and then branch out that way and that way, which are going to be like a kind of like 4-lane road, just like these. If you want a highway tutorial as well, I can do one of those. I might put one of those out as well. You can see we've got something planned out here. I think I'm going to put apartments here. I'm not too sure yet. I just built this curb last night. Pretty happy with this. I think that looks pretty awesome. Look at that. I think that's absolutely perfect in my opinion anyway. And then, yeah, obviously you can see that building there, which we put some kind of extra parking just down here for it. Oh, there's going to be a shop as well, a little convenience store down here. Hopefully all this will be finished by the next tour next week. I'm going to try and upload kind of every Friday. Yeah, you can see a little parking lot. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and make these apartments. That's like the safest bet so far. But yeah, the highway I think is looking really cool. Like especially if you go to somewhere like down the road here, and you take a look at that highway. I think that's looking awesome. It makes it look so realistic having that kind of thing just on a bridge. Things like that. Yeah, it looks so cool. We'll take a look at the vehicles here, like I said we would as well. So here's the truck, or the lorry, as you would say from my part of the world. Really happy with that. It's looking pretty cool myself. We'll go around all the way so you can see the full thing. If this does in fact turn out to be my design, which I'm 99% sure it is, then I will release a tutorial on this as well, because I think that'd be a cool thing to do. So that's pretty cool. And then this little car, I'm not too sure on. This is just kind of something I was playing around with. I might make it a bit smaller, but yeah, it's just kind of a little something I'm working with there. But yeah, that's I think that's kind of everything actually. I think that's everything we've built. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please subscribe. I'm going to be trying to upload, like I said, every week with some kind of tutorials in between that of different things like roads, trucks, all that kind of thing. Potentially some buildings in the future as well. If you guys like some of the buildings here, I could do some tutorials on those, and then we can go from there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, hit like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.